One of the most interesting aspects of my job in public relations, specifically in crisis management, is trying to locate evidence that gets me to something that I have to help any client get through their crisis. And in the words of Daniel Caffey, I want the truth. Sometimes the truth isn't easy to find. You have to dig for it. You have to find it. And one of the places where I look for the truth in public crises is a public statement from the person at the center of the crisis. That's why one of the reasons why I love to break down public crises is because there are so many lessons to be learned about what works and what doesn't work. And there are more cases of tactics that don't work. Case in point, Robert Sarver, not an easy name to say, majority owner of the Phoenix Suns and the Mercury with the WNBA, he's looking now to sell the franchise. And the reason why is here. Context for the crisis. Baxter Holmes, senior writer for ESPN, wrote a story about the investigation. You can find it online, but I'm going to show you 2 quotes pulled from his article. You can pause to read. You can also find it online, but look for 2 words, misogynistic and race. That tells you everything you need to know about Robert Sarver. Here we are. The response. The response is the linchpin moment that tells us which way are we going to go in this crisis. Are we going to accept blame, acknowledge what happened, and seek forgiveness to rehabilitate our reputation? Or are we going to go kicking and screaming and deny? Robert Sarver chose this, and it's all in the first sentence. Words that I deeply regret now overshadow nearly 2 decades of building organizations that brought people together. You can pause to read. You can also see it online, but that first statement tells us everything we need to know about how Robert Sarver views this crisis. It's just words. A bunch of silly words are bringing me down, and now I can't serve the people of Phoenix anymore. And then there's this line. I call this the Colonel Jessup, you're damn right I called the code red line. If you work for an organization that wants to use a line like this, run. It is the absolute signal that you are not going to get through this crisis clean, and here it is. But in our current unforgiving climate, that, folks, is a euphemism for the cancel culture. When they blame cancel culture, it's over. They're not getting